Hello you guys and welcome to another small tutorial on how to start your YouTube channel. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about microphones. Which is better, the lavalier or the shotgun microphone? I have been outside and I have tested both a Røde Videomic GO and a lavalier microphone, also from Røde. To see which one performs best outside, which one performs best inside. So without further ado, let's get out and let's take a look at it. As I shall now demonstrate the difference between a shotgun microphone and a normal lavalier microphone. Difference with a shotgun microphone is that it would not be very good if you actually stand outside. That means if I were to walk over here, you wouldn't be able to hear it anything. But if I stand right in the middle, right in front of the camera, you would be much better off with sound quality. However, the distance is not that great. That means you have to be fairly close to the camera to actually be able to hear any sound. And as I approach the camera, you will notice that the quality of the audio will be better. I shall now switch to the lavalier microphone and you shall hear the difference. As you can now hear, I have switched to the lavalier microphone, which will enable the sound to be much better and the quality is much higher because the placement of the microphone is much closer to my body. And this gives me the opportunity to walk freely around this nice playground, which I would not be able to do with this shotgun microphone. But again, there are some limitations. And the limitations I will explain to you once we get to the studio again, where I will show you where the difference lays between the noise here and the shotgun microphone and the do's and the don'ts. But again, as I will demonstrate, I can walk freely around. It's no problem. I can even turn around and you will still be able to hear me because of the lavalier microphone. It's a good alternative if you need more people and more voices in your audio recording, and if there's a lot of background noise, like today it's a little bit windy and you would probably be able to hear the wind more clearly on the shotgun microphone than on the lavalier microphone. And if you were to equip this microphone with a dead cat as it's actually called, then you would be able to eliminate the sounds from the wind. So, but we should get back to the studio and I shall explain how to use these within the studio. I'm now back in the studio and right now I'm recording from my lavalier microphone, which you can hear sounds like it always does, because I always use this one indoor because the room is so small. That's why I usually use this one. However, I will now try to change to the shotgun mic to see how that's gonna work out in here. So I will do that now. Right now the audio is coming from the Røde Videomic GO, which is mounted on top of the camera. And because this camera doesn't have a line input, it will go through the Zoom H1 as a microphone or as the recorder, but all the sound is now being captured by the shotgun mic. And sometimes it depends, but it actually picks up a lot of room noise. That's mainly why I don't use this, and I tend to use my lavalier instead. But let's try something different. Let's try and just connect the Zoom on its own and see how that plays out, as I shall now do. Right now all the audio is coming from this Zoom on its own from its left and its right microphone, which means there are no cables or anything attached to this one. Well, let's switch back to the studio again. As you probably saw in this video while I was outside, you probably noticed that the shotgun mic is not very powerful outside and it's very sensitive to wind noise and other outcoming noises like traffic noise and other stuff. That means the lavalier is the best outside, and again, if you put on a it is called a dead cat. If you put that on, you can use the lavalier like in a storm without even hearing the wind. Regarding the audio inside, I pretty much think that for a larger room, I would say the shotgun mic will probably be okay, but I prefer to use the lavalier inside as well if I'm not using my desktop mic, because at least the Videomic GO is not very good. I haven't actually used it that much because I try to shoot my videos with least editing as possible. And for me to make the sound from the shotgun mic sound good, it will take a lot of editing. While the audio from the lavalier mic, it takes like nothing. It's just reducing background noise and I'm finished. But with the shotgun mic, it's a whole different process and it's gonna take a whole lot longer. So for if I were to choose, I would say you should buy a lavalier microphone and a zoom if you don't have a camera input like I don't have. Use a Zoom H1. It's pretty cheap. It's around $200, I think. It's pretty cheap. And you can use this one with a shotgun mic and with a lavalier and other recording equipment. And it can record on its own. So it's definitely its money's worth, and that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that, and I'll see you guys in another tutorial.